Well, in Jersey this week, the party's jumping off down at the shore. The morning after Nate's party, no one had even finished their first cup of coffee yet before John Fuda asked Jen Fessler about her time with Teresa. And Jen fills John in on what she said and tries to translate Teresa. Then it's breakfast at Jennifer's, but without Teresa and Louie. They bolted home before breakfast to get Gabriella ready for college. So the two couples are sitting around the table and the talk turns to the night before. Jen acts all confused about why things are the way they are and says that she's tired of being the one to apologize to Melissa. Dolores told Marge that she felt bad about leaving Jen behind to go to a party that she wasn't invited to. And after Margaret relayed that message to Joe and Melissa, Joe picked up the phone and called Bill in an effort to cut through the crap and have them come to the party. But Bill stood steadfastly by his wife, and God did she love that. Then it's the morning that Gabriella leaves to college and everyone is a wreck, including me. I was crying. Joe Giudice shows up on FaceTime to be a part of the process, and as soon as he tells Gabriella that he's proud of her, poor Teresa just breaks down. Then the producer from off camera asks Teresa if Joe is helping her pay for college, and Teresa says no, that he's still trying to get his life together in the Bahamas. Then the producer asks if Louie's helping her pay for college, and Teresa said yes, but after a very pregnant pause. The moving van drives away, and then Teresa and Louie head to their backyard. And Teresa and Louie sit down for a little chat. Teresa asks Louie if John Fuda came up to him the night before, and Louie says, no, I don't have time for a loser like that. Then Teresa gets caught in a lie again. She tries to say that she didn't say that John was the biggest drug dealer in Paramus County, and then they flash right back to those words just tumbling out of her mouth. And then Louie says, you know, I was looking at John Fuda last night, and then takes a jab at John's face. I mean, has he seen his own? And then Louie says, what's really sad is that they're pressing a narrative that's not true. Teresa says, I know, honey, I'm so sorry for bringing you around these types of people. Then he says, oh, I'm sorry you've had to deal with it for so long. And then they start humping. The morning of Joe's party, we meet Josephine, Joe's new blow-up doll. Joe's Italian party starts, and when Marge Sr. walked in, I was blown away. I mean, she looks amazing. And speaking of Marge, she looks better than ever. Then Frank takes Dolores and Polly aside and tells them that he's finally getting engaged. Jackie arrives, and she wasn't there for 5 minutes before she started complaining. Tiffany with the pretty teeth was there. And then we cut over to Gabriella's going away dinner. And I have to say, those girls are sweet and kind in spite of their mother. Back down at the shore, everyone was doing ass shots out of Joe's new blow-up doll. Then Jen Fessler saunters up to Rachel and Marge asks her about that conversation with Teresa. Marge and Rachel both give her a little shit for being such a wuss. And then Jackie walks up, and Marge fills her in. And then Marge confronts Jen Fessler about the real way that she speaks about Louie, while she's telling her that she overtalks everybody. Jen tells Marge, I'm not your soldier. And Rachel gets really vulnerable and explains to Jen Fessler just how hurt she really is. But once she starts to cry, she stands up and walks away. Inside the house, Rachel and Marge run into Danielle, and she lends an understanding ear. Then Jen Fessler's had enough, and she's exit stage left. Then the Gorgas are outside taking adorable family photos. And I find myself crying again. Happy birthday to Joey Gorga. What'd you think about this episode? Comment below and let me know.